Probably the hardest thing about being fat is when you have to fly on a plane. Sometimes people get very upset when you're on a plane and you're fat. And it happened to me one time. I was on a plane and I sat down next to a woman and she wouldn't look at me, but she called over the flight attendant and she said that she wouldn't sit next to me and she wouldn't buckle her seatbelt until she was moved. And then like the plane couldn't take off because of that. And you know, you're being transported across a continent in the course of 5 hours. There are going to be some inconveniences. You know, you might have to take your shoes off at security. You might have to touch a fat person. I want you to think about, like, people died of dysentery on the Oregon Trail to travel half that distance, and this woman is being spirited 5,000 miles in the course of 2 romantic comedies. I want you guys to think about what that woman would have had to go through to take that flight 500 years ago. She would have had to sign her name in the devil's book. She would have had to locate an unbaptized baby, render down its fat, and then rub it all over her naked body so that she could frolic with her sister wives of Satan in the moonlight. This lady just had to have a credit card and go to a website. Now that joke never does as well as I want it to. And I fear it is because most audiences are not as familiar with Wiccan flying spells as I would like. But I imagine that one day I will tell that joke to the proper audience, probably at some feminist bookstore somewhere, and they will rise up as one to take me in their sturdy but tattooed arms and carry me around triumphantly until they ritualistically murder me because I am still a man and thus the enemy.